Factsverse presents 10 facts about Hitler you didn't know about. Number 1. He had a crush on a Jewish girl. It sounds pretty crazy that a man who was so intent on destroying the entire Jewish religion and everyone who was Jewish once had a crush on a Jewish girl. When he was in school and he wasn't the evil monster he grew up to be, he had a crush on a Jewish girl named Stephanie Isaac. When he was younger, he was very shy, and he never told her how he felt. He did, however, have fantasies about her. In some of his daydreams, they ran off together. In others, he was kidnapping her for his own pleasure, and they were killing themselves together. Maybe the reason he was so ruthless with the Jews was because a Jewish girl was the one that got away. Number 2. He had digestive issues and gas. Hitler had some serious gastrointestinal issues for most of his life. These problems caused him to be very gassy. He was also plagued with frequent cramps, stomach pains, diarrhea, constipation, and severe discomfort after meals. It makes you wonder if he was afraid to let one loose when he was speaking in front of thousands of people, or if his Nazi army knew about his GI problems. Number 3. He used drugs and bull semen. Throughout his life, Hitler used plenty of drugs. According to the dictator's medical records that went up for auction at Alexander Historical Auctions in Stamford, Connecticut, he took over 30 prescription medications throughout his life. It's also said that he used cocaine. According to records, he told his people that he needed cocaine to clear his nasal passages. Finally, the most disturbing fact, there have been reports that Hitler shot himself up with bull semen to get boosts in his libido when he took women to bed. Number 4. He was a pervert. Of the 10 facts about Hitler you didn't know about, this is the most disturbing. Hitler was known for getting handsy with women. Whether they wanted it or not, he had no problem grabbing women in their private places. He didn't stop there. He also had a crush on his niece, Geli Raubal. It is rumored that the two had a sexual relationship. In 1931, Geli died. According to authorities, she died of an apparent suicide. Ever since she died, people had speculated that Hitler was responsible for her death. She was only 23 when she passed away. Number 5. He had a nephew in the United States Navy. In 1911, Hitler's brother's son, William Patrick Hitler, was born in Ireland. When he moved to the United States, he joined the United States Navy, and he fought against his uncle. It is reported that he fought alongside his uncle as well. It is believed that he was planted there to get to know the enemy so that the U.S. could take them down. After the war in 1933, he moved to Germany, where he worked at the Reich Credit Bank in Berlin. In 1942, William was imprisoned by the Soviet Union, and at Hitler's recommendation, he was killed. Number 6. There were 42 attempts on his life. During his reign of terror, Hitler survived 42 attempted assassinations. Someone attempted to poison him at an event at the Hotel Kaiserhof. The Luttger Group in Königsberg also tried to assassinate him. Unknown assailants tried to kill him in 1934 twice in 1937, and twice in 1943. The most famous attempt was by Klaus von Stauffenberg. He tried to kill Hitler in Wolf's Lair. The attempt was codenamed Operation Valkyrie. Klaus wanted to kill Hitler so that he could take control of Germany and its army. Number 7. He only had one testicle. Many people believe that because Hitler had only one testicle, that it gave him an inferiority complex, which made him feel the need to rule with an iron fist. He was born with 2 testicles. However, during World War I, he was injured, and the doctors had to remove his testicle to save his life. The injury occurred during the Battle of the Somme in 1916. During World War II, people even made up silly songs about the fact that he had only one testicle. Rumor also has it that he had a very small penis. Number 8. He dropped out of high school. Hitler hated school, and it didn't interest him at all. He also didn't like being told what to do by his teachers. Because of this, he quit school when he was 16 years old. This is pretty shocking, considering he went on to be the ruler of a country and an army. There were some subjects in school that he enjoyed, art and war. He even studied fine art in Venice, Italy at one point in his life. Number 9. He had dreams of becoming a priest. When Hitler was 14 years old, he fell in a lake in the middle of the winter. A priest came by and pulled him out of the water, saving him from frostbite and hypothermia. The priest had such an impact on his life that he decided he wanted to be a priest as well. As he got older, he learned about history and war, and he decided that rather than serving God, he wanted to be God. The world would be much different if he had just stuck with his original plan of being a priest. Number 10. He didn't know how to drive. Throughout his whole life and his reign of terror, Hitler never learned to drive. Some people believe that he had no interest in driving, and others believe that he didn't want to try just in case he failed. Considering he led an entire army, it is strange that he never learned to drive a car. Subscribe for more.